while working on that the project of the home tab, in home tab you can see that there is a clipboard, slide, font, paragraph, drawing and editing. These are the groups are present there. So while working on these groups, you must have to use these all the commands and the tools which is present in it there. And apart from that, few of the things you can use it there and you can complete your task there. Now I'm going to start working on the project which will be included in there. And after working on it, we are completing that the small project of the home tab. Then now I'm writing the content on the slide. I have choose that the uh, title and the subtitle slides types from the layout. Okay, otherwise you can choose it from here also, new slides, and you can select it, the one of the slides is there. Okay, it is selected. Then you can go on clicking on that the title text box is there, and you can edit that. And after adding that, you can go for add the contents which we need there. Now suppose that the home tab is mostly useful for there for I can say that in short one, we can use it at the formatting of the text. With that, some of the auto shapes we can insert it and we can fill the colors and we can apply the effects of it there. Now I want to show that today we are going to work on that the computer fundamental parts. Okay, computer fundamental. This is the heading which I gave there. Now I'm going to make it that this heading will be useful for that making some format of it there. I can choose that the text and I can format it then. First thing is that you have to select the text first. Add the I type cursor and select the text. And after selecting the text, you can go for applying the font formatting for it. You can choose the font size can be applied there. Okay, this is the fonts names are given there and can be applied there. Then after that you can change the sizes is given there of the fonts, whether you can go for a smaller one and whether you can go for bigger one. Automatically the preview is going to be changed. How much bigger you need, that you can select it there, 36 which I showed there. Then after that you can go for these tools also, increasing the font and seeing the fonts or decrease the fonts there. If you click on increase, then it will be increasing. If you click on decrease, then it will be decreasing it there. The next we can go for applying that the effects of the bold. If suppose that the text has to be selected with the bold, then you can click on the bold option, it will be changing with the dark text. The next you can go for italic. The text is slant to the right side. The text is slant to the right side, and it can be work for the giving the effects which will be applied to the slide or the text. The next we can go for applying the contents which will be given. Then like suppose I want to go for underline, then you can use the underline contents. Okay, if I don't want this one, then you can remove it from it. You want to keep the text is simpler, then you can use it this one. Then if you need that to apply the shadow effects, the text shadow will be shown. Then you can see that the background shadow will be shown with that the light gray color shadow is there. Now you can go for that. You maybe need that the text will be show that little bit distance between the spaces should be there in the characters. You can go for using the space tabs, or this is the command which we can use it. That's very tight, loose. Okay, very loose, and you can go for more applying the spaces there. You can see that. Okay, very tight. As per that, the preview it is going to be changed. You can choose that whatever the format you require there. If you click on the loose, then it will be showing that the contents will be like this way. Then after that, you can go for applying the font color. Then you can choose the colors which one you require there. Okay, I suppose that I have used this one. Then I need that to use the size again little bit more so that it can be preview properly there. The next, this is text format I use then. The next thing we have to use it that the text and the subtitles are there. Then how you can use it? You can choose the moving of this box, and even if the text box is selected there, you can rotate this text box also. And around this text box, the sizing handle pointers are there. You can see that there is a four corner, four sides, the circle X which is there. That is also used there to resize your text box. And this box is also given there. Use resizing the box. Suppose that if you are dragging it to the inner side, then it is decreasing the size, if you are increasing the outer size, that it is increasing the size. Okay, so as per that you can do the changes of it there. How much bigger box you need, then you can change that. And middle one switch is given there to rotate the text box, then it can be rotated there. Any way, which angle you can rotate that, you can rotate that, clockwise direction or anti-clockwise directions, and you can set it there. Now I need that to add the subtitles or some information I want to add it there. I have opened in Google Chrome one of the applications or fundamental PDF I took there. I'll copy from the contents and I can insert it there. Okay, now I'm choosing that the fundamental components of it there. The actual things, this computer is divided into how many parts? Hello, let me know that computer is divided into how many sections? Actual computer is divided. Generally, we can consider that the computer is divided into how many sections? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone can say that?
3.
Okay. Which are those 3? Which are those 3?
CPU, monitor, and keyboard.
No. Actually, my question is that the computer is divided into how many parts? The computer field is actually divided into two sections. One is hardware and another one is software. That comparison we are going to compare in this box, or the content will be there. Is it clear? Is it okay what I said there? Is it clear? The computer field is divided into two sections. One is hardware and another one is their software. Are you getting what I'm saying there? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So the hardware and the software, this is the content we choose there. What is hardware and what is software? In short, who can explain that? The hardware is nothing but the part which will be visible there, and it can be repairable. Such parts is called as the hardware parts. It includes the monitor, CPU, mouse, keyboard. These are the physical parts which can be repairable there. That part is called as the hardware. And software is nothing but the program which will be used that to run the system. The program which will be used that to run the system, and that program also can be repairable or editable. So this is the way. Now I use this the to comparison between the hardware and the software. So here it is given the content. Now I want to make some changes in the text. This text is showing in the gray color shades. I don't want that, and I want to change the color of it there. Then you can go for selecting the font color, and suppose that just now I can use the alignment of this box. I want to use that the paragraph option. I want to use the paragraph options. Now I need that to change some alignments. I can show you that. This is center alignment, how it can look there. It's not okay, then you can go for the right side. It is also not okay, then you can go for the justify. How it looks that it can be parallel to the both the sides, and the text can be adjusted there. It is okay for us, then we can keep as it is the alignment. Then same thing, if we need that this same box can be converted into 2 columns, then you can go for applying the 2 columns. You can use that the 2 columns, and it can be converted then. See now, did it change? Did it change? See now, I can show you that there is a 2 columns. Separate 2 columns are there now. Have you got it now? There is a 2 columns. Here the hardware is in one column and software is in another column. So by this way you can go for changing that the columns column setting also. While using the paragraph option, you can change the column settings. If you don't want that, then you can go for again keep as it is a one column, then it will set it as the one column. But what happened there? Why there is a gap? Why there is a gap? Because I just gave a enter and shift the text in another column. So it is shifted and the text is became between the two passages. There is a gap. Remember that. Now I need that to use that another commands which will be used there. Before that, to select the text, I need that to change the spacing of line spacing between the every line. If I increase that 1.5, then what is happening there? See what changes is happening there. 2%. Actually the text where it is went, then the text is down. You can see that. You can scrolling it and you can check that. Now line spacing, if I decrease there, then it will be continuing of the same text. How much you need that, you can change it there. Are you getting? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So this is the way you can go for applying it these formats. And if I want that the 1% is okay, then I can keep 1% is sufficient for me. Then you can check that. By this way, you can change the line spacing. Now I need that to change the text directions of this text. I suppose that now I have choose this text. I have selected this text. Then you can go for applying the text directions. This is the text, you can shift it there. It will be selected that the complete box is rotating. Is it rotating? So you can change that. How much you require there and what things you can set it there. I don't think so it is not suitable for that. Rotations with there. Text directions cannot be changed. Then align the text that we did now. The next thing here, the symbols is which is applied there. I want that to change the symbol of it there. Then you can choose the symbols from here. Which one symbol you need that? You can choose the symbols. Whether it's changing behind. Okay. So here also you can change. You can select the box or the text will be there. Then you can change the symbols and same pattern will be applied with there. Applied. So this is the way we can use that the paragraph options and you can make some changes there. The next things we need that to apply another different effects for to the slide. I'll minimize it this one and I need that one of the shapes I want to insert it this side. Then I can reduce the size of this text and you can adjust it there. Then I want to use this drawing toolbar and I want to insert it one of the corner, one auto shapes will be there. So how we can insert it there? Then you can go for inserting the shapes. From these shapes, auto shapes can be selected from the auto shapes box. Which one you need that to choose it there? In the corner, you can select this one. You can shape the text and in auto shape I need that to insert one of the text. Then in that case what I can do there, I can double click and we can enter the text. Okay, you can go for applying the text fields there, text contents to insert it there. See now I am typing the text. Okay, I want to use that another all caps to done. I'll go in a font. Then we can choose that the all caps and click on OK. Then it will be changing that. Then I need that the text direction has to be changed. The text has to be shown with that the strict. Then you can set it that. Then you can go for increasing the size of the text. Okay. Then you can make it as a bold and show the text. Shadow will be set there. Okay. Then you can change the color of the font. Then you can change the background color of the shape. Then you can shape fill can be click on the format tab and you can change the shape fill color. You can choose that the color which we need there or it should be suitable for the object. Okay, so this is the way you can go for applying the formats of it there. Then one of the contents, now our project of the slides is completed there, of home tabs using it there. I suppose that you need that to make some changes there. Last things that is left there, we can change the find and replace commands. If suppose that any one text we want to replace it there, you can apply it there, select the text and you can make some changes there. On the place of first, I need that to make some change, start generation. Okay, I'll click on a find and the dialog box which is appeared there, I need that to select the first, 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 to find it there. And on the place of that I need that to replace. Okay, then you can click on a replace also and here the same box is going to apply it there. First I'll find it there, click on find the text which is selected now, first text is selected. On the place of what to replace there, I need that to start. Then what I will do there, I'll click on replace or replace one text we have to change there, we can go for click on replace. Okay, now the change is completed. Then here appears start, so you can change it. So this is the way you can apply all the commands which is given in a home tab. You can apply all the commands which is given in the home tab, and you can complete your task. And next things, I need that to change some background of this slide. Then what we can do there, I want to change the background of the slide. Then I can use that, which tab to be used there to applying a background? Huh?
Clipboard.
Not clipboard. Background I have to apply. Background color how to change? In which tab it is?
Design tab.
Design tab. Good. That's why I said that you have to note it, and now that all the commands which given in the tabs, remember that. Either you can use this designs applied there, otherwise you can go for background options from the style. Background style can be changed. You can go for format background, and you can choose the particular suitable styles which you need there. Now I'm going to select the gradient texture patterns, and you can choose the color patterns which we require there. Preset colors, already set colors are given there. You can apply it there. I'll choose it anyone and click on close. Now I want this text has to be changed the color. Then you can change the color. Select the text, go in home tab, and use the color should be darkened so that it can be easily to read. 20. Sorry. Okay, the text is changed now. I need this text again. I want to change the color of this text. I can go for color of the text, then you can change it there. Select the particular passage, and then you can change. Same color changes. This is the way you can complete your task. Now I suppose that I want that to make some changes in the hello. Is there any problem? Is there any problem? Yes, Kadam. Your mic is on. Is there any problem? Anyone? If you have any problem, you can go on asking the question. Okay. Then this is the way you can go for applying the format photo the slides. Then next things, you want to insert it some of the pictures. You need that to apply it behind the background or anything there. Then you can go for pictures and applying the contents for it there. If suppose that I need that to applying the pictures, then there is some changes. You can click on insert. Samrat Gaware, mute your mic. Samrat, who is this? Gaware Anuj. Huh. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is there any difficulty? Now I have inserted the box here. Then I need that to apply it to the one corner or one section to apply it there. If suppose that I am dragging here, this picture I need that to set it in the one corner, and this text I have to shift it to the left side. Now here there is a style or the symbol can be applied there. I need that this box or this picture has to be shifted to the behind of the this text. Then what I can do there, I'll select the picture first. Okay, then what to do there, you can go in format tab. In format tab there is a options, arrange the sequence of the pictures or the two objects. Now here is the two objects, one is the text and another one is there the picture. This picture I have to shift it to the behind of the all text. Then in that case, what I can do then, I can use this the arrange tab or arrange group is there. Then you can set what to do there now, whether we have to bring forward. Can we use this bring? No, because we have to shift this photographs behind the text. Then in that case, send back or send backward. What to do there? We can send this picture to the backward. Okay, it is shifted. Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
Your
sir.
your response is not there, so I cannot able to understand that whether you are audible or not. So like this way, you can shift the picture behind the text. Now you are able to visible the both the things. Multiple things are there togetherly. You can see the text also, with that the pictures also there, and this text also can be readable there. So this is the way you can go for applying the format for it there, and you can complete one of the projects. Okay, while using the home tab. Okay, the next, I suppose that I have used that the design tab also, background options. Then you can go for applying these themes also. Instead of using the background, you can apply the themes. Then I have used that the format tab is also then near about it. So now we are continuing on the part of that. While making a project, choose one passage or one pattern for it there and apply the contents. Text, you can insert it there. For the text, you can format the content of the text. Then next things, you can go for insert it the shapes, make the format of the shapes there. Then insert the picture and make the project of it then. This is the way you can complete the project of the using home tab, then design tab and format tab. Then you can complete it then. Okay, are you getting now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now today's I think
Yes,
so
sir.
this is enough for you, and if you have any difficulties, then you can go for asking the questions there and we can complete. Now I'll give the 5 minutes time or 10 minutes time to asking some questions, how it can be applied or what can be changed there. So if anyone is having the any problem or discussion there, you can go for asking the questions, and afterwards after completing our class there, I'll send it one of the links. On that, you can write it your name and upload it your presentation on it then. Your file you have to upload it there. Okay, any doubts? Now we can use that another tabs which is left here. I can explain you that. Without that, we could not complete another task is there. We can show that the tabs which is used there for file tab. In file tab, what we are going to do there? In file tab, we are going to save our file. Just you can click on it there and you can save our files there. You can go in save as, open, close, resend, new, print. Okay, so this is the way you can make some changes in the applying of this all commands. Remember that. Now I'm going to save the file, then it is going to say save there. Your file preview is also given here. Okay, and the file properties shown in the file tab. Remember that. What is the size? Then how many slides are there? Hidden slides are there or not? The title of the PowerPoint presentation, the tags which is used there, the category. Okay, related this, all the contents are given there. Last modified, then created when the timing is given there, last printed, then related peoples, Windows users. Okay, so all the properties will be given here in the preview. The next thing we can go for clicking on the save or the save as. Any one way we can save our file. Then we can click on save. Then the save as dialog box is appearing there. After applying the dialog box, whether you have to give a location of that, where to save the file, then you can go for clicking on any one of the drive which is given here. C drive, D drive, E drive, which location we have to provide to save the file, so that we can find the file again. Then if suppose that I need that to save it on the my document, otherwise generally what happens there, by default every one application setting is given there. Once we save our file, it goes in the memory of the computer and it is stored by default in the document. Remember that where it is saving then By default, in the document, we can find our file, not any other things. Where it goes there? In documents. Did I change here? Shada Lab 2 documents. Already it is said. By default, it is happening there. That means the setting of the file saving. Where it is go there? Our documents or any contents will be saving in the document. My documents, we can say for it there. Then that we can save our file. But I need that to change some directions of the location. Then if I suppose click on the desktop, then the desktop contents will be shown here. This PC desktop. I need that to change the name of the file. Then we can change the file name. Okay, you can give a name in a file name box. After typing the file name in a file name box, you can go for save as type. Which type we have to save it there? And I want to say that in Office 2010 or 2007, there is a facility which is provided there. Generally, what happens there? Previously, which we can save it there the documents in DOC extension, but now we can get it the extension of our file docx. What extension is getting to your file? Docx is in the Word, in Excel XLSX, and in PowerPoint PPTX. Remember that. What is the extension of to identifying the file? PPTX. Remember that. Then you can just go on clicking on the file types. In which format we have to save our file? The types of the files is given here. Suppose if I need that to, from here also you can save in different formats. If I need that to save the file in PDF, then I can save it in PDF. If I suppose that I need that to change in the format of the graphics interchange format, suppose that GIF file, I have to make it there. Then we can change that GIF file formats. Suppose that JPG file format I want to change that. So you can change any type of files in any categories. It will be given here. Whatever the file types are given here, you can save it in any patterns. Okay, are you getting what I'm saying there? Hello, are you getting what I'm saying there? You can save this file type, any type of files. Yeah, you can save the file in any type of file. Then, but by default that when you go or saving in particular formats of the files will be there. In PowerPoint we want to save it there, then you can go for selecting the PowerPoint 97 to 2003 presentation. Why we select this pattern? If suppose that I am using the Office 2010, but any one of you or maximum of you are using the Office 2016 or Office 2000, suppose that you are using it there. In that case, if I did not select this option, then if I select the any another options, PowerPoint presentation, then my file will be not opening in your content. What is the reason of it there? That is the reason if the version is this upgrade. This upgrade means what? Lower version. If 2010 is I am using there, if your version is a 2000 Office, then that file will be not opening the content. And if suppose that if your version is there of 2016, then this file will be not opening in that content. So to compare and to open the file in every formats of the Office, then we need that to change the file types. PowerPoint presentation 97 to 2003 presentation. And if suppose that same thing, if we are saving the file in Word, then what to select it there? Microsoft Word 97 to 2003 documentation. Okay, are you getting? Then if suppose that we are saving the file in Excel, then what we can say that Microsoft Excel or Excel 97 to 2003 worksheet. Okay, what will be changed there? Worksheet. That is the change we can find there, and in that content we can save it there. So henceforward there, when you are going to save the file and you need that to send the file to somebody there, and that file has to open easily there, then you can use these formats. What to select it there? PowerPoint 97 to 2003 presentation, Word 97 to 2003 documentation. Okay. So your file will be opening in any upgraded or disupgraded version. Remember that. Then you can click on save. Are you getting now? Then you can click on save. Then that file will be saved in the proper location. Now I suppose that I want to open that same file. Then if I will go on file, open, Then where I'll search that file? Where is my file? On desktop. This PC desktop. And what is the file name? Computer Fundamental at project. Computer Fundamental project. Here your file is there. Everybody understood now what to do there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the way you can save the file, and you can go for checking that the file opening the contents. Then if suppose that you want to get the print of this file, then you can click on a print. Then how your printing will be shown there. You can see the complete preview of your slide. Okay. Then in printing, what to do there? You can go for setting that the another commands which is given here. See now, the printer type you can set it there. You can select the printer type, which one you need that, and actual which printer is connected to your system. Then next, paper sizes, slides from 1 to how many slides we are going to print it there. The next things, full page slides or any other another view we have to choose there. Whether to colors printing we have to get there, or black and white or grayscale. So that is also given. Okay. The next, header or footer to add this there. That also you can apply it there. So these corner slides corner is given there, that is given for the header and footer. The space is given for header and footer, remember that. So this is the way same printing will get to your printout, remember that. Now if suppose that I want to close it there, then I can close and I can exit from it then. So this is the way we can use the file menu commands also there, or file tab commands is also there. Is there any difficulty now? You're facing it there?
No, sir.
No. Then now I suppose that I'll provide you some of the link. You can prepare your file and you can upload it, the contents. Is it okay? Is it okay? Or still some any doubts you are having there? Hello? Now I'll stop sharing the screen. You can ask the question. Any doubts?